Time to kick some more of Burr's ass.
Yep.
When do we get to the party of Lox's Darkness, or is that not until we get to the major boss after the first set of worlds?
We'll get to that.
Let's figure it out. Oh god, do we have to go through the maze again?
No, that's Maleficent's castle specifically. This is the Aurora's castle.
Damn it, I keep mixing up everything. All the old school Disney places feel the same. Oh, speaking of Maleficent!
Welcome back, Susan Blakely.
Oh, of course.
Who's also a couple other characters in this game.
Yep.
What's this?
That's right, I should keep...
Why aren't you asleep, boy?
I should keep
That
going through
fool's
that
lord
list.
cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber.
I just got here, bitch.
Why, I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know.
Yeah.
Now you must reciprocate the introduction. Who are you?
I'm Terra. What do you know about those monsters? The ones who attacked
She's
me.
the one that summoned them.
Yeah.
Now why would I give a thought to creatures so
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
So-
forgot she technically
so
supports the fucking
inconsequential.
series as well. God damn it.
Yep.
Well, they are base. That's
But
for
she
sure.
eventually takes over for basically
Anyway,
leading the
I'm
darkness,
looking for
quote,
someone.
kind of.
Ever heard
Well,
of a
it's
man
always
named
been like the
Xehanort?
one part of the series I always just kind of wonder, what exactly does she
That name is
is her
not
plan in the
familiar to
series?
me.
She always just feels like such
Is he
an
an
afterthought.
outsider like yourself?
You lying bitch.
I imagine
Oh,
some
but
of this
wait.
game must indicate how she gets
I do
involved
remember
in the series.
someone leaving
More
the
or
castle.
less.
Like now
Tell
she's
me.
just
What was he doing?
she has fought Ventus.
I couldn't
I
say.
wonder if Terra's the
I
one
can
that basically
only be
encourages
certain
her
he
to
was
try and
not
take
from this
over
kingdom.
their world or something. I don't know.
So
If you're curious,
here's the thing.
go see the castle for yourself.
At least in this, in
There.
so
the
there is a
entrance
set
past the
timeline
bridge.
of when each of the
Thanks.
characters' places in each of the
Perhaps
world
you
takes
did
place,
speak
which we'll go
about
over
Right.
entirely at the
the
very
light.
end of the entire
The
playthrough,
light could
as
be
in like
so
the entire
many
project.
things.
Right.
But
Could he have
for the
meant
most
Princess
parts,
Aurora?
and I emphasize most part,
Everybody's first world is where they go first. Second world is where they go second, and their third world is where
no,
they no.
no. So this is how it goes.
Ah, damn it.
So for each of the worlds, for the most part, like I said, I stressed out specifically. This is why they also say Terra should be the first playthrough for most people if you're going through this, is because Terra's the first one in a lot of those worlds. Then Aqua.
That is true. Ventus, so this is the one that basically is following Terra into every single world. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
So it's basically
But-
implied that Terra goes
But there are
first.
certain worlds that are obviously the exceptions, which we will get into.
Okay. Like Ventus getting to the mid-game world first.
Well, actually, fun enough, one of the worlds we're going to go to in this segment of worlds is one of those exceptions.
Ah, okay. I wonder if that's the first one Ventus goes to.
Second. Okay.
Damn. Oh, yeah, that's the third one that Ventus went to, right.
Yep.
You have this, all the other ones, the Cinderella world,
And the Snow White one.
Yep.
And we go
I
up
think it
Stone
was
Edge.
I feel like they were talking about well, really should be easy. I can answer stuff myself by just playing the game myself. I have them.
True.
PS4.
Right.
I've been so glued to my PC. Well, nothing but Doom. I've been in a Doom kit first.
Oh yeah, because the new Doom game came out recently.
Although I'm not buying the Dark Ages, which is a funny thing. I guess I'm a bunch of the other Dooms. I'm like, you know what? I haven't played Doom.
Playing the old school ones? Or...
I finished the original Doom, and
Okay.
I'm working on Doom 2 right now. I didn't realize the Super Shotgun wasn't introduced until Doom 2.
Yeah.
Also, Doom 2 is a hell of a buff compared to the first
Oh,
one.
it's basically, hey, let's do Doom 1, but harder.
Yeah.
So basically Mario Lost Levels.
And then they'll get to Doom 3, which I've heard is very, very weird.
Doom
Yeah.
3 is a very divisive game. Some people think it's amazing because they go for the slow horror aspect.
There's also Doom 64!
I've heard, wasn't there like some, I heard some stories about like a weird decomposition or whatever it is about, from like the fan community, that they actually finally got like a working prototype or something of that game.
I mean, Doom 64 is available on a lot of the other systems right now.
Yeah, it's available on the Xbox, believe it or not.
I mean, they got all the Doom stuff on there.
That is true. Because they do own Bethesda.
And they're like all available through Game Pass. You care for that sort of thing.
Although my My kick will probably go from Doom. I finished Doom 1 a while back. I'm about halfway through Doom 2 right now. And I might hit it in 20 at least if I have motivation. I've been doing that, and I've also been just slowly making my way through doing the S rank so I'll get to see some high rush.
Right.
And I've also been playing some fan games. I finished the fan game D-Make for X-Rays. And I was playing one of the fan games for Sonic. Sonic and the Fallen Star, I think is what it's called.
I feel like I might have heard of that. Yeah, I don't really...
I also downloaded the Triple Trouble Remake one that a fan created as well.
Oh, right.
One day I'll figure out how to get the Unleashed project to work, but I want to play that game properly.
Oh, the decompiled
yeah.
Unleashed port, yeah.
You guys take a while to get later.
Hopefully there's some mod to actually remove the damn battle connotations.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure there is a mod already that does that.
Yeah.
I know people really do like that decompiled.
It actually runs at 60 consistently.
Yeah.
So it actually makes a lot of the stages that would be brutal actually.
Instead of just being
still brutal but fun.
Instead of just being bare bones backwards compatibility, at least for 360's case, where PlayStation, you can't play it at all. Unless you actually have a PS3. Yeah. It'd be nice that they can modernize it, and again, they've already killed rumors of, people thinking maybe they could remaster or remake Sonic Adventures 1 or 2. New director basically said, rather just put in the effort to make a new game.
Honestly, at this point, I'd say...
He said it would take just as much effort to remake.
Honestly, I'd rather them do that, because honestly, we've been in a wave of, Sonic games and nostalgia Sonic things that it's kind of...
Maybe get another studio to do it. I mean... it would be nice to have another studio try to remaster and actually make them, more presentable than what they are now, because...
Yeah.
Apparently the modern Adventures 1 and 2 are worse than even their GameCube versions.
Yeah, the HD ones, are worse because the sound mixing is just fucking atrocious.
It was already rough in,
It was already bad in the Dream. Well, the Dreamcast wasn't terrible.
Dreamcast was fine because,
GameCube was rough.
Because, the history is with the Dreamcast, apparently the way the hardware is done, they can do, shortcuts of the audio and stuff. It's basically the hardware for the Dreamcast made it so audio mixing can be a lot easier. And unfortunately, when porting it to GameCube, they did not really take that into consideration when redoing the audio.
Yeah.
So, that's why Adventure DX, especially, and Adventure 2 Battle are a bit of an audio mess.
Yep.
And yet, porting it to PC has made Adventure 2, especially, even worse.
To be fair, we've seen so many stories of games that were originally built on console never really adjusted for PC. Because companies just never really they never do it, because they just want to cut corners for the money.
Sega is one of the worst examples of that, unfortunately. Remastering old games, they don't tend to do a great job with it most of the time.
Yeah, Pac-Man's also pretty rough with it as well.
Yeah. Capcom's a little better, but not by a heck of a lot.
I mean, the Zero games, I'll admit, are probably one of the better games to have gotten the remastered treatment.
Yeah.
But some of the X games I've heard is really rough, especially with input latency.
Yeah, I only noticed that when checking it again recently.
Lag.
I was like, there is input lag of a couple frames.
And it's gonna be kind
Not
of
enough to kill the experience, but it definitely does feel a little odd if you notice it.
Especially considering coming from the because I have the PlayStation collection, so it's I don't feel nearly as motivated to play those games when I have the PlayStation collection, which I think has more reliable
Her heart is
input
filled with light, not the slightest touch of darkness. Just
By
the
the
kind
way,
of heart
that was dumbass moment number 1 for Terra, which, by the way, we're going to have a whole count for that, by the way.
Oh,
for this
God.
Of Terra being a dumbass.
This is where her count finally comes back.
This is where his count starts,
overflowing with light.
specifically.
When brought together.
What do you mean bring it back? We never had one
Right.
for him.
We're doing a count again, is all I meant.
Okay.
That key you hold.
I mean, we also could have had a separate count of how many times they said darkness in this playthrough.
That
Oh,
trinket
God.
is the only
Which
We
we
did that for an entire series, and we basically just end
No
the
more
entire
games.
world with how...
Where is Master Xehanort?
What about a drinking game for every time somebody new wields a Keyblade?
Child. If you wish to.
Maybe it won't be as severe, but it'll be a
you must
surprising
retrieve
amount!
the heart of
Yeah.
Terra.
True. Very true.
And why would I ever want
But
to
yeah,
do that?
we're just gonna have a separate Terra's a
It's
dumbass
not a
count
matter of why,
for this playthrough.
but of will.
Easily
In your
swayed by the
heart,
stupid
there is
darkness in his heart.
just
Yeah, which
waiting
this
to
is gonna be moment number
awakened.
1.
Letting her basically awaken the
don't know
darkness in him or try
what you're
to
talking
enhance
about.
it.
Perhaps not yet, but I have power over sin,
And you'll see why I'm
I'm
making
awaken
this
what's
dumbass
inside
moment number
you.
1 in just a little
Then
bit.
you will be free to be who you
Not so much what he
truly
does, but his reaction after what he
Oh,
does.
this is cool.
Darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that
Yeah, I
we
think this
could get rid
alone
of
would
it.
have killed somebody just from this little bit. If we had a darkness
Darkness
count.
down. Give it no quarter in your heart.
Look how many times I've had to bash this into your brain. You still don't get it? You guys really hate Master Arrakis.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yep. So yeah, his quote-unquote one of his moments of turning to the dark side that we learned about in the Ven playthrough,
Giving her Aurora's heart?
which
Here
wasn't of his own
just
will,
like
by
I
the
waited
way,
for.
which he neglected that part.
Oh, but he believes he did.
But Ven started to kind of question it a little
All
bit
he spoke of
of
was
if he could
and
really
will
trust
be
Terra.
What?
So this is how she gets started on her conquest for...
Mm-hmm.
What did I do? What did you do?
I did
You
nothing.
speak as if I pulled some invisible string.
You did!
You did, you dumb bitch!
You couldn't be further from the truth.
To be fair, this is also Maleficent
I
gaslighting
simply
him.
whispered
This is
to
true.
the
And
So
dark.
it's like,
he
you want to
fucking
call
believes
Terra
it.
an idiot, but I think it's more of Terra just being gaslit by
How
everybody.
could I do
Yeah,
this?
but I'm counting this as Terra dumbass moment number 1.
He just openly believes her after how shady she's been.
Yeah, it's like,
Now, you want to know where Xehanort was.
Yes, he didn't even know who he was!
That
I was gonna say, you
cannot answer.
frickin'...
He disappeared into the darkness.
So you did lie to me earlier,
Now
too.
I know the key.
gee, it's almost like it's in the fucking name.
Join me. Collect 6
Oh,
more
wow.
hearts of pure light.
So he's basically...
Then we
She's
will
trying to get
rule all the
him to go over
worlds
the...
together.
Go after the 7 maidens.
You
Yep.
seem to be
Wait.
mixed up.
If Kyrie's the 7th...
I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
We'll get to that.
Huh... Ooh. What about different balls here? Or it's gonna be Maleficent anyway.
You're off to an exceptionally poor start. Remember this. The darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or
It
strength.
can be controlled, though.
Now, my work here is done, as is yours.
That'd be really sad if this is the end of this world already.
Wasn't there
No,
someone you
we
needed
do have a
to
boss.
change?
Okay.
Wait!
Now you try to fight back, you freaking...
To be fair, if the first thing we always did is
The
go after
Unversed.
everyone who looks shady, we
They're
probably
gonna bring
don't
down the
look too
castle.
great, to be fair.
I
Yeah.
have to do something.
You should do something.
Should we do something?
I feel like there's something
Well,
we can do.
yep.
What the...
Yep.
Oh my god. He formed a D-Link with Maleficent.
Yep.
I didn't realize she had a D. Not that D-Link. Also, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's linking his deal with her. Anyway.
Oh god. Damn, I didn't realize he was down bad like that. Oh, he learned sleep.
Yeah, and fitting enough given the world we're in. Ha ha.
God, it takes forever to open a chest.
Well, only the big chests.
Jesus.
Because he has to do the whole, swinging at it, and then boom.
It doesn't even look fluid, it's just kind of like...
Yeah.
Is that Keyblade, too heavy for you or something? Jeez. Get a lighter Keyblade. Ventus at least holds 2 and you guys them both well. Aqua, I imagine.
You mean Roxas?
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, what the fuck? Ventus never holds 2 Keyblades.
Yeah, right?
Sorry, they look so similar, it just... Gah. I don't know why I thought he held 2 at one point. I guess not.
No.
Damn it. Yeah, I can't remember anything. Oh yeah, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, there was some recent news that came out for some Kingdom Hearts stuff. You remember?
Oh yeah, Missing Link is
Canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, something you were hyping up at the end of the previous play. They were like, well,
Well,
about that.
me.
Sounds like apparently they're now going to be pushing more development onto
Onto 4, yeah.
which honestly is probably better off. But now it makes me wonder.
But it makes me wonder: are they gonna actually incorporate stuff they were already built with Missing Link into 4? Which then you kind of lose a lot of story there if you just basically say, "Nah, we're not gonna do any of that."
Honestly, like, I've gotten so sick of all this, like, uber linkage of story between the Kingdom Hearts games that it's like I kind of just want.
You just don't care.
Well, yes, that, and also just like you need a fresh start.
I mean, if they would have to have somebody other than Mora. They were going to reboot Kingdom Hearts at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
how good an idea that is either. How
To
far?
be fair, big problem is that they focus entirely on Nomura. Like
Yeah.
they just keep throwing it onto him and not give anybody else a chance.
Yeah.
And it sort of causes this sort of nasty ripple effect. Like, I don't completely hate Nomura to the level of some people, but I blame it more on Square for not giving other people a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's more of a Square thing than
Yeah.
the Nomura thing.
Yeah.
It's almost similar to Nintendo with Smash Bros, where they're not going to let anyone but Sakurai touch it.
Which apparently now rumors come around that friggin' supposedly Sakurai might be working on a new Smash Bros.
Which,
game.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, but obviously it's not going to be to the same levels as Ultimate.
But supposedly the deal was he wanted to do the Kirby Air Riders game first.
before doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, which I figured that was the case, because otherwise there was no way in hell there was going to be a second one without some kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's not like From Software, you can just devote your time making these same games the entire your studio's existence. It can get boring.
Yeah, right?
To do nothing but the same game over and over again. We have friggin' the studio that was working on mostly 3D Mario games for the longest time, now doing a 3D Donkey Kong game, which is, well, looks like it'd be pretty friggin' good. Allows them to try something different.
And also use other IPs that basically just get stuck in the background for years.
Yeah.
When was the last time we've seen a Wario game that just belonged to WarioWare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Wario Land's been basically gone since the Wii era.
Yeah, because I was going to say Shaken was the last one I
Then again, they let Goodfield do that. It's like, okay, now you're just making kid-friendly platformers now. After doing a hardcore platformer, you're doing nothing but kid-friendly platformers. Huh. Okay.
By the way, we got a boss fight.
Ah, coming up right now. Okay.
Yep.
That's right, these worlds are really short. I keep forgetting.
Yep.
Take out the Unversed!
Yeah.
Oh, this frickin' thing!
Yep.
Finally, some of the bosses we got to see in the frickin' arena, now we can see here. Oh, yeah! Didn't you say there was something like Terra has unique things in the arena?
Yeah, well, unique
told me
reward.
that anyway.
Unique rewards.
What the fuck?
Unique rewards specifically is what I...
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have unique missions.
Okay, so we don't really have to go over the arena again per se. It's more about just, you always have to mention those.
Which we'll get to that when, like I said, I don't remember which missions offhand give you those two. I want to say the fourth one gives you the one reward, and then I don't remember the other one that gives you the keyboard specifically, but I do remember for the other reward. I think it's 4 specifically.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. Which will be at least 2 worlds from now. Oh, cool. He can restrain you. I guess you don't get out quickly enough, he'll throw you or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll say, I don't even know most of those things attacks when you were playing against him as Ventus, because frickin'.
Because I just frickin' slaughtered him.
Yeah. So long. Huh. I wonder if that means if you're gonna have a more impactful boss when you go through Snow White's world. Because you just fought what seemed like a random Heartless or Unversed, whatever, when you went through that with Ventus as well. That frickin' pumpkin thing.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, and yes, it is in one of the other playthroughs here. Oh shit.
Oh man, we don't have a cure ability either.
No. I forgot. I did have potions, but I forgot to equip them.
Oh boy.
But it's fine, it's fine.
I know, like you're trying to go the whole game without dying.
Yeah, right? I don't give a fuck.
Well, you can somehow pull this off at this point. That would be impressive.
Nope.
Damn it. Kill that right away. Thanks, MJ. That was a long shot to begin with.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and just
It
continue.
would actually be important, you know.
Yeah, let's swap the, actually, let's swap the zero gravity for the potion.
Oh, right. Cool. Oh, damn. Well, it should get you through it.
Alright, do I have something here? No. Okay.
Damn. Yep, his clunkiness is starting to become an issue now.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back in here.
Oh, as soon as the first boss, too.
And you have to equip items to your command wheel to use them, huh?
Yep.
Yikes. That's annoying.
So we'll go ahead.
Considering you only have 3 commands on there, that is...
At the moment, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can also buy more if you needed to.
Yeah.
I forgot, any command you create, you can also buy in there. That is nice.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and save real quick.
I don't want to die again! Wow.
Sucks that we only have 2 potions.
So this LP is going to be... So this playthrough is going to be pretty hard early on.
Yep.
I'm guessing the D-Links don't have a healing ability from either Ventus or Aqua?
They do. They're like I said, it's like the forms in 2 where they act as a full heal.
Alright, so
Problem was...
we have an extra heal, okay. Oh, your D-Link gauge wasn't full.
Yeah.
Oh, because you used it on the way. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so no D-Link until we get there.
Yep. Oh, look at that, now I got another potion.
Well, good.
And to be fair, you didn't equip them, so...
That is true.
Wouldn't have meant anything.
Well, I have them equipped now, so...
It's always kind of... That's one thing that's a bit annoying in this series. You can't, like, pause and go into using your items or anything. You can't...
Well, this game... Well, the other games are better at least giving you an item command to use.
Yeah. Like, if you don't have an item equipped, well, guess what? Tough shit. You'll never be able to use those items. Like, as soon as you lock your combat, they lock you in whatever you're on.
Yep.
I get it, but it is kind of annoying that even items can be locked off.
So long.
They just seem... One of those design decisions just feels dumb.
Honestly, to be fair, I don't hate it too much because it does sort of... maybe...
Kind of some strategy to
There's
it.
some more strategy to it, which honestly I'd rather have that.
But in this game's case, you want to use potion for some reason, either. You would only have to be able to have one special attack on
I think,
right
yeah, in
now.
this game's case, it's a bit more of a problem because
Yeah.
items are locked to a slot.
It depends on the implementation.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not the biggest fan. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of these games.
That's probably why I haven't gone back to finish it yet. I haven't been urged to go back to it. I definitely don't feel the joy for this like I did for Kingdom Hearts 2 at least.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to top 2 at this point.
I think even 1 I like more than this.
I feel like the core system of like the numbered games.
Would it be scary if I said I might like recon a little bit? Maybe not. I don't know.
If you're talking about Sora, then maybe I can believe.
There was something about recon that somehow made me feel familiar to 1. I didn't really hate it that much. Right? I guess just different combat style makes it feel a little off.
Yeah, it's just
I guess
honestly the
that's all it
gameplay is more so why I'm not
It's the least familiar.
So long.
Well, again, 1 and 2 were the best before this. And Dream Drop Vision is a slightly improved version of this, combat-wise.
Yeah.
It's basically just.
It's not as broken in terms of like because there's no command buildings at all, so you can't get like all busted abilities like by like halfway through the fucking game.
You just get a bunch of abilities, but you don't combine anything.
Oh no, there's a different way of getting abilities,
Oh, you buy them?
and no,
Is it-
we'll get to that.
Is it drop?
No,
Okay.
We'll get to it when we get to it. Let's just put it this way: it's a lot more grindy.
and a lot more gimmicky.
Is it the creature thing?
Yep.
Oh god. Oh, most of that you're probably gonna do it off screen because I've heard it's atrocious doing all that. Probably one of the worst fucking things in the series in regards to
Let's put it this
completion.
way. I have every single Kingdom Hearts game that's ever been played, like in their more quote-unquote definitive versions.
And that's one of the 2 things you've never 100%ed because of that.
Yeah, that, and also for the The HD version of that game, I haven't even touched it yet.
Right. I can imagine it might be a little better, but probably not by much.
Probably not.
I wouldn't even make Smash 4 complete at all.
The only other thing you can 100% complete was fucking ball game you can't seem to find anymore. Oh, you keep forgetting walks can drop healing as well.
Yeah, well, if you break certain limbs.
Right. Remember you have your D-Link, you probably want to do that before you use your potions if you're like in the red.
Yeah.
Oh, of course he grabbed you. Trying to do that. Oh god! Alright, jumping around is not easy to friggin'.
Alright, let's go, motherfucker.
Now you see why you wanted to use Ventus, because he's actually fast.
Well, not to mention I also got the haste upgrade, too, so
Yeah.
even faster.
Yeah, that's fun having to deal with a boss that can run very fast with your fucking Terra as your first fucking boss fight. Oh wow, yeah, the D-Link fucking destroys him.
And now we get Diamond Dust, so basically use Ice Command, and there you go.
Yep, there we go. Wow, yeah, D-Link made that much easier.
Yep.
My goodness.
But I'm surprised I didn't fucking think to do that before.
It was because I was weak. I'm sorry.
At least now I know.
I'll get your light back.
No, you won't.
Once I learn to stand up against the darkness.
Ah!
So, basically never. Got
Why
it.
would Master Xehanort
Yeah.
imprison the light?
But of course, if you want to know how Aurora gets her light back, watch the Ventus playthrough.
Do they
That's
hold
right,
the
he
answer?
did have to do that. He was basically, I guess Aqua and Ventus are both correcting Terra's stupid
Yeah, the
mistakes.
best way I can describe Aqua's playthrough for the most part is cleanup.
Completely
Right.
void of dark.
Where Ventus is doing the real work?
I guess, more
Such a
so.
search
Kind of.
may take some time.
Except for,
And there's your setup for Kingdom Hearts 1.
I see. This is what I
We get the Fairy Stars Keyblade.
Oh, better Keyblade, too, thank God.
Alright, and there's the Mirage Arena finally unlocked.
Yay! And now we can go to the other two worlds.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody gets a different first world. Okay.
Yeah, everybody gets a different first world.
I see. So,